Well, ladies and gentlemen, what's good to everybody in the YouTube family? DJ Akademiks has announced the unimaginable. DJ Akademiks, aka Little Ak, is, ladies and gentlemen, finally leaving Complex Magazine. Let's go to DJ Ak himself.
2 weeks left, but the show will conclude. I believe the official and last date is December 17th. I'll explain the whole bittersweet because no matter, I've seen the comments time and time again. I've seen the YouTube videos from YouTubers saying, act, leave, do this. There's a lot to be explained. So in trying to explain it to you guys without me just saying that, and then you're like you're having a bunch of questions. Let me just do the like, you know, when you hear anything or you find out anything, what's usually useful is the where, when, why, who, and what happened, right? So the what is clearly that.
Whoa, and commercial, we're gonna get back to it, but yeah, Akademiks is serious. Let's go back to Ak detailing as far as why he left.
But also the show is going to end. The show is ending next month. I will be on the show until the show ends. I'm pretty sure this might...
Basically, what he just said is the show is going to end and the show is ending. Ladies and gentlemen, due for copyright reasons, we will continue to fast forward the audio.
But I could tell, you know, by the way, I've seen the comments. I've seen, this is something I've seen a lot of times where clearly y'all wanted me to leave. Well, a lot of y'all. I'm not saying all y'all. Y'all want me to leave. Yo, you should did this, you should did that. Cool. But I'll answer the why in case anyone does care. The why of why the show is ending. I think me and Complex are going in different directions. At least how we see Everyday Struggle, as how we see maybe my employment for Everyday Struggle, as how we see my brand, and how they see me as someone who's worked there for a while.
They basically see you act as, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude. They see Ak as a troublemaker, a dude that's been turned up too much, not humbled. I think the show is basically taken down because they brought it down. Stay tuned for my next video breaking down why I think Complex is no longer going to be here. But let's get into more of the audio of the video.
If it was a month ago. And I do want to give... I'm going to be very transparent here because I don't know if they will be. But I came up off being transparent. And honestly, I can tell you some of the last couple conversations with Complex was maybe a argument on transparency.
I told you.
I felt they were neglecting how big my brand was and how I needed to act or communicate because of that. And maybe they were thinking that I could just operate like a Complex employee. I will say overall, I have nothing bad to say about Complex. But, I want to salute to my sister, Nadeska, who made it a point that this announcement come from the team. Otherwise, about a month ago, you would have got a very dry statement that we will not be. And by the way, I knew this a month ago. So if you listen to the streams, you could probably... I just wasn't going to say it. I want to salute to Nadeska who made it a point to say, hey, this is going to come from us, not a dry, heartless press release. Because despite whatever, there are people and there's an audience for Everyday Struggle. Okay? I'll give you a little bit more context to things. And I'll also answer questions that maybe you have. Yes, it was a very weird moment with the Chrissy Teigen thing. But it wasn't only that. I've received calls from them about other content that they felt I probably or shouldn't be engaging in. And I specifically told them, I said, listen, while you may look at me as I'm the guy on your show, I have a whole different brand to run. And I said, you guys, when Freddie Gibbs was on his thing, right? Remember I got suspended for I got suspended for, what was it? I got suspended for my little, it was a Twitch thing, and I referred to Chrissy Teigen, whatever, whatever. But I remember saying to them, if you guys are going to police what I do off of your platform, not realizing that I have to defend my own platform that I'm building, I never came here to be an employee. You should also keep the same energy. I felt it was a spit in the face when Complex, while trying to tell me that I should shut the fuck up, almost, or just, hey, listen, we are getting you in trouble for this. You said something about Chrissy Teigen that's not okay. They awarded, literally a couple days after, they awarded Freddie Gibbs with like lyricist or like some like award, even though he was saying that.
If you're listening to Akademiks talking, some of the reasons you're absolutely correct. They played you. Complex did. I'm going to keep letting the audio go, but DJ Akademiks need to understand more. You built a platform that you never owned. And when you do that, it's like you're just paying rent, my nigga. Don't matter how much you remodel the place, how much the value gone up, you're not going to recoup any of the benefits. And that's the tragedy. Yes, you've made a lot of money. You're a millionaire. Salute to you. You paved the way for many of us content creators. But the truth is, you should have been given more. Joe Budden warned you. He warned you.
It's like when the Vic Mensa thing happened. They said to me, yo, you got to tell us everybody you beefing with. Nigga, I'm known because niggas don't like me and some niggas like me. You should have did that due diligence. But if I have to let you know, you can't blame me when you're randomly booking people that you're booking people that don't like me. So already I could tell, and by the way, again, this is not an indictment on Complex. I understand business. I run a business myself. But I'm going to be honest, the last conversation I had with someone of executive, control over there, I told him, I said, hey, I'm running a business as well. If you think I'm just going to shut up while these people say whatever about me because I'm working at Complex, I do have to then let you know that 90% of the income I'm getting is not because of Complex. And I don't want to ever.
That man said 90% in Complex.
Like, yo,
sheesh.
I'm bigger than Complex or bigger than any brand.
Let's go, Ak.
But it felt like they were saying I should operate within their standards while they would bring on anyone who would slander me. Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Let them know, Ak.
They called me. This is before the Freddie Gibbs thing happened. They say, yo, Ak.
Right.
Freddie Gibbs, we interviewed him for something. And the first thing he said was, yo, don't that nigga Akademiks work here? He said a lot of really bad things. And they said to me, yo, we're going to edit that out. And really, I'm not for editing artists. Truth be told, because I say what I want to say. And I was like, I don't think you got to dissent. But they said, no, we fuck with you, we want to edit it. Now, this was their stance. They wanted to step in and edit it however they want to edit it. They didn't want someone who is an artist who allegedly they have no ties to slander me. So I think there was not editing, but it's just like I think it's omitted. It just couldn't accomplish on YouTube, and I still believe they did. And for that, I am always.
Basically, Ak is letting you know he's always going to be honest towards the situation of what you're seeing going on. But I'm going to let Ak explain himself some more.
Anyone ask me, why did you go to Complex? I was dominating my field, and I wanted to I wanted to box with the big boy.
Nigga, you were scared. A big boy, the boxing with the big boys meaning doing it on your own and going the independent route. You were scared to believe in yourself. I mean, you believed in yourself halfway, but not all the way, such as the likes of Joe Budden. And this is the situation we got ourselves in now.
I wanted my name to be mentioned with the Charlemagnes and other people like that. I looked up Charlemagne coming up. So, when you ask me why I went to Complex, that was the thing. Okay? But I will let you know, within year one of me even dealing with Joe on that show, Joe left 9 months later. No, like, as much as Joe is so memorable in Everyday Struggles history, Wayno's been on the show for about 2+ years.
Please don't mention Wayno. Salute to Wayno. Wayno is not impactful the way Joe Budden is. Let's not do that.
I feel Joe was there for 9 months.
And 9 months, Joe revolutionized the Complex brand itself, including YouTube. But in 9 months, that's all that's needed when you're a legend.
Let that sink in. I only say that because I wanted to be in the mix. And honestly, I am not regretful of it. But I do remember what Complex was at that time. Joe has told y'all, when me and Joe walked into that building, they had a whole bunch of people who were doing video. A whole bunch of people who were writing.
Facts.
The guy who talked to me, who said he had a whole team study my YouTube channel. This is 2016. I'm covering Drake and Meek beef in 2015. Covering Drake Meek. 3 weeks later, him nor anyone he hired was there. They fired everybody. It's like, oh, we're hiring you to study these niggas, but we just hired these niggas. You're obsolete. Fired. I only speak the truth. Nobody. Complex Joe, nobody else would ever discount anything I'm saying on the stream. When I went there, and the people who were hired there, I saw them all go. I didn't even understand the magnitude of it. Joe did. I didn't. It was new. I've never been on camera. I guess why I'm telling you that part of the story is because things changed. If you ever ask me what I'm ever guilty of, and me and my niggas, like, this is outside, like, you know, like, career shit. Leaf, all my other homies that, you know, we went to college. Sometimes we've been guilty of staying at the party too long. And 9 months in, Joe left. Joe kind of offered up olive branch, not olive branch, but like invitation to come to Revolt.
And you did it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, just because
we know that.
If y'all not talking to me, like, Joe, listen, I'm not Rory, and I'm not that mealy mall nigga.
Shots fired.
Okay? It should be very evident in what I built.
Right.
Because them bum ass niggas are struggling. Facts. I'm gonna be alright. You know I like what Joe did? Because you see right now, Joe making millions. He don't care. You see them little bum ass niggas that y'all be like Rory and Minimo? Them niggas is living from check to check. Them niggas is really down bad. That was never me. Ask Joe when I pulled up to his crib. Very first time. I pulled up to his crib with a $180,000 car. G-Wagon. Facts.
Talking that talk.
I got that from YouTube. I was doing really well. I was making $100,000 a month.
Okay.
We went to Complex. They were giving us $10,000 for. It was supposed to be a weekly show. Joe and his ambition. Joe's a good creative. He's a great creative, actually. He said, "Fuck a weekly show. We need to do this daily." So we accepted the terms for a daily show. I said, Again, I was never there for money. I didn't collect a check from them for 6 months. I'm good already. But that's the parallel in between where I've been. I wanted to be a mainstream name, not just a YouTube guy. What I came to Complex for, to be ingratiated with an industry which is so fake, but to be known as a household academics.
Okay, act talking. That boy talking.
I accomplished, I think, rather quickly. My thoughts on Complex and my thoughts on what I was doing was very different. Someone said 100K off YouTube, that got to be capped. Trust me, that's not cap.
Nah, it's not cap. I'm
Go to 2016.
Out. Right.
Hold on. I'm glad you called it cap. But for whoever called it cap,
if you're not a YouTube content creator, you're gonna think what Axe does is cap. But believe a content creator like myself, when I do get monetized, and I was getting monetized, which I'll get monetized again, YouTube does pay out. Don't listen to those who don't know. They really are giving that back.
That's why me and him, I feel like me and him, we were a little staticky at first. Because when he would mention me and the reason why I stayed, I am not Rory. Rory is literally a bum that I'm going to hire next season to mow my lawn. Actually, I just realized I might have a leak on my roof. I'm going to have a Rory on my fucking roof with a fucking bungee cord tied to him. If he dies, he fucking dies. He's going to clean my pool. I'm going to make sure he can afford his little wedding. Okay?
Oh my God.
The mealy mole nigga, that's a straight bum.
Woo.
Straight bum.
Act is talking, pay attention.
Actually was bosses, but you're not bosses. I say that and I still maintain that. That's why you won't get me slandering Complex. Even if we have a difference in how we see the future, it's fine. Eat this up a little bit. I think the writing was on the wall, not when Joe left. Because you all saw they try to bring Star in, blah blah.
Salute to my OG Star.
I'm here with the fucking Uzi. Anybody could get it. I don't care who y'all bring across from me. I'm here to debate. I'm here whatever. I'm like, y'all already know. Y'all, you not. And I'm glad yo. I'm so proud of Wayno. You can't create Joe again. This is where we get to in right now. Complex Con. What was the last Complex Con? Who fought for the show because they understood culture.
I mean, it's a sad day. DJ Akademiks, no more on the show. Look, man, I'm your God bless one. Thank you for watching another episode of Ismokehiphop Live. Y'all tell me in the comment sections, what do y'all think about DJ Akademiks and Complex show is no longer going to be here? Do you think he deserves to lose? Do you think he'll still win? Tell me what's the outcome. Who took the W in this? I mean, what's going on? Do y'all know the real truth behind the scenes? Hit me up behind the scenes. Let me know what's going on, because it's crazy. The whole situation is crazy. Shout out to all my Smoke Gang family. Salute. One out in this piece. Gang, 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 gang.